Hi, this is Sandy Parker. Welcome to Crafting for Almost Everyone. Today we're going to do a birthday card for my best friend, well, let's call it my best couple's friend, Becky. My husband grew up with her husband as my father-in-law, and her father-in-law were best friends. So Becky and Jack and Rich and I are very close couples friends, and we're both sets of couples are retired, so that's really fun. And today is her 60th birthday. We'll call it the new 30, and I'm excited about that because tomorrow we're celebrating with her and her husband. So let's start her card. Now let me just tell you that I've done this card in a bunch of different options today, and I wasn't happy with any of them. You know, when you make a card for someone special, you really want it to turn out nice. And today's also my sister Kathy's birthday. I only have one sister. No brothers, just one sister. It's her birthday as well, and her card was that bluebird card that I showed you, but I know I don't have time to watercolor a card like that on video for Becky. As much as I would love to do that, I just don't have the time to do that on video. You guys would just lose your minds or start to sleep. But anyway, so what I did was I found this really cool, it's handmade or hand-painted paper that I got at A.C.Moore. They had a pound of it. That's how they sell it, is by the pound. And all of these different colors, except for the white, came in this set of really cool handmade paper, and I just loved the pattern. I thought it was so pretty and delicate and lovely. And then I have this ribbon. You know, I have that crazy ribbon thing. I had this ribbon that I thought would be so pretty with it, so I wanted to make a card for Becky that really showed her how much I care about her, but also was elegant like I think she is. Okay, so what we're going to do to start, I think the first thing, you know, for me, the sentiment is always the worst part. So let's do that first and get it out of the way so that I don't sweat over it. I'm using two sentiments from Stampin' Up. You know, I really like their stamps. I know I use a lot of their stuff, and I'm sorry that a lot of their stuff that I use is no longer available, but I buy a lot of my stuff on eBay, and I really wanted to talk about the technique more than what the words say. So make this all about what you want and not about what, you know, what stamps I use. And my stamp sets are from a stamp set called A Happy Thing and Really Good Greetings. And this one is Really Good Greetings. This is my inside greeting, or my inside sentiment, and it says, finally, a day that really is all about you. And Becky will appreciate that. She'll get a laugh out of that. She's got a great sense of humor. She's loads of fun, and she's a retired professor, and she's very smart, and she likes to play that game, I think it's called Words with Friends or Friends and Words. I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of a Scrabble game. And she knows better than to talk to me about that because she knows that I would not be good at it. Or maybe I would cheat. Who are we kidding? You know, it's probably the latter. Because when I play games, I don't play to win because I get really bored really fast playing games. Man, I hope this works. And so I don't play games really well. The only person I know that appreciates that is my college roommate, Patty. She also plays games the way I do. She gets bored really fast and then creates problems. We went away with our college friends last year, and it was really funny because Patty and I played exactly the way we did when we were young, and that was, oh, we made things up, and we didn't, you know, we didn't play to win. We played just to cause trouble. We were young and troublemaking girls. When we were in college, we were always doing something that was stupid. But we had a lot of fun, and it was an innocent time. It was a time when you could do things that were kind of dumb and get away with it. Now it's not a safe time, and it's just not. It's not the way it was when we were young. So you always have to think about being safe now, which is so sad, because when we were young, like I said, you didn't have to think about those things. You really were pretty much safe, and at least we thought we were. We probably weren't, but we always seemed to have people around us, and we never went anywhere at night alone. I mean, we weren't stupid about things, but we did do dumb things, our group of friends. And so anyway, back to Becky. So Becky has one son. His name is Patrick. And Patrick is a writer in Hollywood. And he's waiting for his big break. And I know he's going to get it because he's just so committed and so talented. He's just one of those people that, you know, is so driven to succeed. And I just love that about him, because he's a millennial generation guy. And there's not a lot of millennials who are as committed to success as he is. And I should know that because I interview graduating seniors from the college that I went to help them get ready for the real world interviews. And some of them just aren't as driven as you would hope they would be, considering they're going to be college graduates and looking for jobs. And some of them, it's hard to even get them to practice interview, and they just don't see a value in it, which I don't know. I think with the job market being as difficult as it is, you should take advantage of any tools that are offered to you so that you can find a job. It's a tough world. That's too deep for us, isn't it? We're not going to talk about deep things anymore. Let's talk about ribbon. Darn it, I glued that down. You know how it is when you're talking and you forget that ribbon is the key point of my card. And I need to glue that down before I do anything else. I'm going to glue that down. I wish I was better at making sure. Okay, I know you ribbon savers out there are going, oh no, she is absolutely not doing that. She's not gonna put that ribbon without saving it. But yeah, I'm not gonna cut it and do that little, how you do the thing where you save the ribbon and make sure you only use the stuff in the edges. Geez, I'm just using ribbon left and right. I'm a crazy ribbon user. Okay, now that I know where my ribbon's going to lie, I like this other piece of paper just as kind of an offset. And I thought what I would do is kind of put that there. And then, or maybe put it up here. And then put this on it somewhere. Maybe there. I just kind of want to pop that up so that it looks, so there's some dimension to this. So we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of that. And again, this is all from that handmade paper. I wonder how handmade paper is made. I bet it's really a cool process. I need to watch a YouTube video on how to do that. Of course, I'm not going to do it, but it'd be cool to watch it and see how someone else does it. And then it'd be cool to find out if they make it, you know, if it's made in the U.S. somewhere that you could go to a factory. That'd be fun to watch. I don't know. I think it would be fun to watch. Okay, I know you just saw me use my Stampin' Up paper snip to do that, and you're going, oh no, she's gonna have all kinds of sticky stuff on that. Yeah, but I clean it all the time with my. Not only do I use baby wipes, but I also use that hand sanitizer. I think I already told you that hand sanitizer takes just about everything off. Oh, that's something else I wanted to tell you. Tim Holtz makes this thing. I'm going to hold it up in the camera. It's still wet. This is it, and I don't know what he calls it, but I'm going to put it below in the video. And what you do is you use that and you clean your hands with it, and it takes everything off your hands. It takes ink off, it takes glue off, it takes all kinds of crazy junk off your hands. And you know, when you have issues like we have, you need any help you can get when it comes to getting junk like that off your hands. I'm going to put that maybe in that corner. pop that up. And so I recommend that really highly. I use it all the time, and I absolutely love that thing because it really does work getting all the junk I get on my hands off. And man, do I get junk on my hands. I swear, I think it's because of the way my fingers are bent. I get so much ink on me, and then I end up getting it on my cards and on every other surface, and then I have to change out paper and change out the thing that I'm working on. It makes me crazy that I'm such a pig, but I am. It's just one of my many, many faults. One of my 2 faults. Who am I kidding? I only have 2 faults. I'm too pretty. That's my first fault. And I get ink all over the place. Oh, I have a 3rd one. And I'm very sticky. I get sticky stuff all over me. But number 1, I'm just too pretty. Or not. You know, just like to tell you that. I used to like to be referred to as a princess because it was funny. And then I had to stop that because people thought I was serious. And that made me laugh that anybody would think I was serious about it. But so many people, especially in my work, I'm talking just like people who didn't work with me directly, but people who worked in the periphery, had heard that I thought I was a princess. And they really honestly thought that I thought I was a princess. And that just is weird, but I guess I do think I'm a princess. Who are we kidding? I am a princess. And since if I'm a princess, then Becky must be a princess since it's her birthday, and everybody gets to be a princess on their birthday. And I told you it's my sister's birthday. And I want to tell you a little story about that. When we were younger, and my sister had little kids, well, Mike was, I don't know, 2, I think, when my father found had a book, I think, made that was about Captain Zoom. And none of us had ever heard of Captain Zoom before, but Dad had this song. I think it was a song that my mom sent in for a book and a record on. And in the record, it said it actually had your name. And it was really cute because, of course, Mike was just thrilled that this thing said his name and that Grandpa would sing along to it. Well, then the next year, and I think there was a book that went along with it, and then the next year, my dad started, oh, look, there's that sticky stuff stuck to it. Oh, no. Anyway, then the next year, my dad started just calling and singing that song to Mike for his birthday. And it was just so cute because everybody, well, not everybody, but Mike would wait to get that call with Grandpa singing, it's Captain Zoom, I've come from the moon, singing, Michael, it's your birthday today. Well, my dad passed away when Mike was probably, I think Mike was, let's see, Mike would have been 13. And it was heartbreaking because my dad was one of the coolest people in the world and so much fun and so full of life. And when he died of cancer at 64, it really, it not only broke my mother's heart, but really it kind of killed our family dynamic because we only had my mom and dad and my sister and I. And my dad was such a he was the patriarch of our family. There was no doubt in anybody's mind who was in charge, and he was just such a really wonderful guy. And so when he died and there was that huge hole of someone not singing to anyone, I started singing to my sister. Sometimes I sing to Mike, but mostly I sing it to my sister. Keeping in mind that my dad never sang it to us. He only sang it to Mike. And so I thought, because today's my sister's birthday, did I say the part where I sing it to my sister? I did. I'm sure I did. So I did sing it to her this morning, bright and early, and she calls me on my birthday and sings it to me, but I'll just do a very fast version of Captain Zoom, because it's only one line anyway, and it goes like this. I'm Captain Zoom, and I've come from the moon, singing, Kathy, It's your birthday today. That's all we sing. But anyway, that is the Cotterman family tradition. That's my maiden name. And this is Becky's birthday card. You went through a lot to hear, to get to Becky's birthday, hearing all my stories. But I'm excited about spending tomorrow with Becky and Jack, that they'll be able to celebrate with us, and she'll be able to get this card, and then hopefully watch the video and be mortified that I told everything about her on this video. But thank you so much for watching. Please give this a thumbs up. There's the thumb. There's another one. And please subscribe to this channel and share this information with your friends, because I'm hoping that other people that want to craft but don't feel like they can will benefit from this channel. Ooh, one last thing. You know, I always forget to do this, but I made this for you. I should have made a song about that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you join me for another video. See ya. Bye-bye.